Hey everybody, we out for a walk on our 35th wedding anniversary today. So I thought we would let you know a little bit more about us and how we met. We actually met at East Tennessee State University in a sociology class. It was a marriage and family class, and I'll let Karen tell you the details.
Yeah, so a lot of the class members, the students, we didn't do it so hot on the first exam, and so our professor gave extra credit if you would go to an event on campus about wearing masks and relationships and write a little report paper on it and turn it in. Might bring your grade up. And so it was Campus Crusade for Christ.
I needed all the help. I'm probably one of the ones in the class that needed the most help.
And it was sponsored by Campus Crusade for Christ, which I was a member of and participating and doing things with. And they asked me to give a personal testimony about when I came to know Christ as Lord and Savior.
But wait a minute, we got an audience.
Yeah.
Look at that. They're just taking it easy. East Tennessee at its finest right there.
Yeah.
In our subdivision, not far to
Maybe we'll get a
cows.
standing ovation after this.
Okay.
And so the next day in class, as the professor asked everybody to pass up their reports if they went to the event and what people thought about it, there was quite a bit of, I guess, persecution, you would say, and negative comments about it was religious or about spiritual things, and I was kind of feeling a little bit like persecuted, I guess. And so on my way back across campus after class,
my arms get tired.
to the Culp Center to check my mail and then go on to my dorm, I could hear somebody behind me saying, "Hey," but I thought, well, they could be talking to anybody. And I finally turned around and it was this guy, and I call this the Christian one-liner, that he said, "If nobody else enjoyed your testimony, I sure did," and told me that he was a believer, and we exchanged phone numbers and information, and I invited him to a Campus Crusade, a crew meeting, and it
And the rest is history.
kind of went from there. Yeah.
We did start it to dating, but let's back up a little bit. So I'm from Johnson City, Tennessee, more in the Boones Creek area than Johnson City, and went to school there, kind of grew up in the country, and the local high school, Daniel Boone. But Karen is from Southwest Virginia. You can tell them about your town.
Yeah, Big Stone Gap, little mountain town called Big Stone Gap. That's why I've got this mountain dialect.
Yeah.
And surrounded by mountains. And actually there was a book written about Big Stone Gap and a movie. So you might want to check that out sometime. We reviewed it one time on a YouTube channel.
Yep. So anyway, that's kind of our upbringings, and from Southwest Virginia, Big Stone Gap, and East Tennessee, we met there at East Tennessee State University, and that's where our relationship started. And we have just literally been across the United States, and we've done ministry work most of our lives, and now I'm not in ministry per se on staff anywhere, but doing mainly real estate photography. Tell them a little bit about where all we've been real quick.
Yeah, we started out with youth ministry work. Michael's youth pastor and then a lead pastor here in Johnson City. But yeah, we've been in, besides Johnson City, Piney Flats and Bluff City, which is close to here, in Kingsport, which is another town of Tri-Cities. We've been to Nashville, Tennessee. We've lived in Tulsa, Oklahoma with a missions organization. We lived in Newport, Tennessee, down near Sevierville, and Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. Where else have we lived?
Did you say Cleveland?
Yeah, Cleveland, Tennessee, down near Chattanooga.
Tulsa, Oklahoma?
Mm-hmm.
She's covered them all, I guess.
Yeah.
So we've been back in East Tennessee about 18 years now.
Yeah.
This is where we grew up, and this is, where I grew up.
Yeah.
But my mother's still living, and I'll show y'all where I grew up sometime. My father passed away several years ago. But I've got a brother who's 3 years older than me, and my sister who's 12 years younger than me. I have a podcast that I should do a lot more, but I don't. But she's been on there with me several times, and so I'm not sure what her exact title is, but she's a principal. But there's something administrative. I'm sure there's a.
Your sister Michelle.
Yeah, there's a professional title.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But she is very, very smart. She came out smarter than me and my brother. I don't know how all that happened, but yeah.
Yeah, so we've done a lot of ministry work in church, and we've both been overseas.
Yeah.
I've been to Africa, Mike's been to Hungary and Germany, and
Austria. And
I have a twin sister and a younger half-sister that are both in ministry and married to pastors, and a younger half-brother that I didn't meet until my dad passed away. And I'm a writer and a speaker and a blogger, so I enjoy doing all those things.
Yeah, you can check her writings out at KarenGirlFriday.com. KarenGirlFriday.com. She puts something new goes up every Thursday morning.
Yeah.
You can check that out.
Inspirational post on Thursdays by Girl Friday.
All right, guys. Tell everybody bye. Tell them bye. You like their earrings? They got them tagged. A little muddy right now, but it's beautiful country here in East Tennessee, I'm telling you. And you'll find these fields just packed right in among neighborhoods. Look at that. You go either way, and so, yep, there you go. Well, that's a little bit of our story. We want to share more and more with you, but just to get to know us a little bit better and who we are.
Give us the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already to Fridays Forever.
We want to show you our view from our yard out the back. There you go, East Tennessee at its best.